If it's one thing Tyler Perry know how to do, is piss y'all off. The message behind this movie, I feel like went over so many people's head because y'all was so mad at the little things. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and today it's going to be a little bit of a different type of video. Today we're going to talk about Tyler Perry's newest movie, Straw. My reaction to it, my review to it as a single mom who's literally been through a lot of the stuff that the character Janiyah has been through. I feel like everybody has seen the movie at this point, but if you did not see the movie, Straw is about a woman named Janiyah Ann Wilkerson, which is coincidentally my daughter's name. She is literally having the worst day of her life. It's like one thing leads to another, leads to another, leads to the absolute worst thing that could happen. It's just a string of events, like a little ripple effect that things just keep getting worse, right? And the movie came out last week on Netflix. It now is like #1 because, like I said, I feel like everybody has seen it, and it is like it really has y'all in a chokehold. It has y'all in the most seriousness of conversations, which is what I want to talk about, because this movie, to me, I hated to love this movie. I did not go into this movie with an open mind. I went into this movie like, oh my God, this is another Tyler Perry movie. It's about Black pain, about Black struggle. Like, oh my God, it's so predictable. Like, I do not want to watch this, but everybody's saying it's good, so let me watch it. Yeah, I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I watched it because I was pleasantly surprised. Okay. Now, before I get into how I really felt about the movie, let's just go over some of the characters. #1. Taraji P. Henson. She plays Janiyah's main character. She played this character down. She did an amazing job. I am a Taraji Henson fan, okay? I don't care what film, TV. Homegirl could play the chicken trying to cross the road, and I'm still going to be like, yes, Taraji, yes. Okay? I love me some Taraji. And to add to that, I feel like she was the perfect person to play this role. She really was, because we all know her background. She's a single mom, moved to LA with like not a lot of money. It was just her son, and her pursuing her dream. Like, I feel like she was the perfect person to play this role because she understands the single mom struggle. A lot of you watching this movie do not understand the single mom struggle, and it shows. And it shows, okay? But Taraji understands the single mom struggle. That's why she ate down in this movie. She did an amazing job. #2, Sherry Shepherd as Nicole. Sherry held this movie together. I really liked her. Taraji, like, I feel like everybody played really well off of each other. And Sherry, she was the glue. Her character was the glue because she played the bank manager. Okay, she held Taraji down. She held her employees down. She held her family down without even, like, her family not even being there. She held the customers down. Like, she held the cops down. Like, Sherry, she was that woman. She was that B.I. She was that girl in this movie, okay? #3, Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor's character, she had to grow on me. I did not love her at first in this role. Like, it was hard for me to not see Tiana. Like, as far as, like, with the character Janiyah, I didn't see Taraji. I saw a character, Janiyah. With Sherry Shepherd, I did not see Sherry Shepherd. I saw Nicole, the character. But with Tiana, I did not see a detective. I saw Tiana Taylor. So it was very hard for me. And this was at first, though. It was very hard for me to, like, place her in that detective role. But then as the movie started to go on, I started to, like, okay, I can get down with this. All right, she's doing a great job. Like, she's holding it down, you know? She did a very good job as well, but like I said, she had to grow on me in this movie. Now, the bank tellers and the other people, the supporting actors and actresses, they all did a very good job. Some more than others. The cop that ran her off the road, Dad, I'm looking at you. Anyways, so all the characters, the one employee, she made y'all hate her, which to me is an amazing job. And I'm talking about the one who wouldn't, like, cash her. We're gonna get into all of that, but the one who wouldn't cash Janiyah's check, like, she made y'all hate her. So that tells me she did a great job, because y'all talking a lot of crap about homegirl online, okay? Like, that tells me she did a good job. So yeah, so those the characters in a nutshell. So now let's move on to the points of the movie. I'm gonna try my best to not give it all away for those who have not seen it, because like I said, I feel like everybody done seen it by now, but I'm still not gonna give away the whole movie. So point #1, this was not the worst Tyler Perry movie. Like, I was seeing some of y'all saying, like, oh, this is the worst Tyler Perry movie. It's so exaggerated. You know, it's just so unbelievable. No, No. Like, and this is what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't never been a single parent in the shows, because yeah, it's exaggerated, but at the same time, single parents really go through that shit. Like, single parents really go through people making their lives harder simply because they're a single parent. Okay? Like, on purpose, by accident. So if you've never lived it, of course, this would all be exaggerated to you. And I think the point of the movie was to show how we're so wrapped up in our own lives. Like, we don't even take a second to actually see people that are around us. We don't see how we're hurting them. There's no empathy. There's no, like, it's always like, too bad, so sad, too bad, sucks to be you type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was the point of the movie, to have us all just slow down and just show some compassion. Just show some compassion. I feel like that was the whole point of the movie. And I've seen some reviews where people are like, no, she don't have no accountability. She did all this stuff. No. She is a woman in psychosis, okay? If y'all stick to the end of the movie, then y'all know why. She snapped. She snapped from carrying the workload of 2 people. She snapped from not being able to catch a break. So yes, the movie was over the top. But again, like I said, that was the point. If it's one thing Tyler Perry know how to do, it's piss y'all off. If it's one thing that man know how to do, is piss y'all off, because the message behind this movie, I feel like, went over so many people's head because y'all was so mad at the little things, like things that just did not make sense. Because it's very real to be at a no good job, okay, and your kid's school call saying that you have to come get them immediately. You tell your boss you need to leave. He said you leave, you in trouble, or you gonna get fired, or whatever. This is a very real situation. Now you have no choice, but of course you're gonna pick your child over your job. So you have no choice to go get your child. You lose your job. You have no money. No money means you can't pay your bills. No money means you can't pay your rent. No rent means you're homeless. If you're homeless, the school is now calling children's services on you. Like, it is that easy. And y'all talk about, oh, it's exaggerated. That is not exaggerated, honey. That is real freaking life. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that happened in this movie. When she killed the supervisor, when she, walked into the bank and was robbing it. And I just feel like the whole movie was just one big misunderstanding. Like, now, I'm not saying, like, okay, yeah, she's innocent, like, let her off the hook, like, she killed her supervisor, like, she's gonna get away scot-free. Like, no. What I'm saying is, if that were to happen in real life, of course, she needs to be doing time. Like, regardless if she was in psychosis or whatever, she killed somebody. She has to go to jail. But like I'm saying, I feel like the whole point was for it to be that exaggerated so that y'all could get it. But y'all still didn't get it. Like, I feel like when it comes to single moms and single dads and single parents, like, full-time. First of all, I'm talking about full-time. I'm not talking about no co-parent. I'm not talking about weekend dads. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about full-time, 24/7. The kids are always with you, single parent, single mom, single dad, okay? But back to my point, y'all don't get it. To be so ingrained in your routine that you don't even, like, your brain is in autopilot when the unthinkable happens. Like, your brain is in autopilot. You're going on through your day because that's how much of a trance you are in. And let's be real, single mom, single dad, we be walking around here in trances, in routine, because we know we got to get up, get the kids ready for school, go to work, come home, cook dinner, clean. Like, it's a routine that is ingrained. Like, and God forbid your kids are involved in sports. Now you got to go to sports. Now, like Janiyah in this movie, she had a sick child, so now she's got to have that on her plate. It's a routine, so much of a routine that it was so ingrained in her that she didn't even realize what had happened. Okay, that is somebody operating under stress. Okay, operating under stress. So it's like y'all saying, like, it's exaggerated. No, it's not exaggerated. We do this every single. Now, I'm not saying we about to be out here robbing banks, killing folk, whatever. No, but when my kids were younger, did I daydream about snapping? Absolutely, every single day. Every single day. Did I daydream about walking away and just leaving the kid? Absolutely. Every single day. Did I daydream about, like, doing illegal activities just to feed my children? Absolutely. When you're a single mom and single dad, you feel like your one and only job is to make sure that your children have everything they need without skipping a beat because the other person isn't there. And it's like, you don't need to be like that. You know, let me just say that. But a lot of us feel that we have to go in overtime because we have to overcompensate for that person that isn't there. So daydreaming about snapping, daydreaming about doing illegal activities and whatever, that is the norm. That is the norm. Now, again, like I said, I don't agree with, you know, just letting her off the hook in the movie because you did the crime, you gotta do the time, baby. I'm sorry, you know. But I definitely felt her, and I definitely understand, and that's why I think Taraji did so well in this movie, because she understands. And this movie is a yes, hands down. Yes, I watch it again. I watch it 10 more times. Did I cry? No. Did it pull at my heartstrings? Absolutely. The only thing I want to say I would change in this movie are the police officers. I don't know why. I just did not like any of their acting. Like the guy that ran her off the road, his acting was horrible. Like straight up horrible. The FBI agent that tried to come and take it over, the police chief and her partner, I didn't really like their acting either. Like, I just felt like their characters, I know their characters were the adversary. They were everybody that shits on, you know, single moms. They're like, they represented, you know, real personalities towards people that commit crimes and also like single moms. I feel like it was a twofold. Like, I feel like that was real life right there, right? But I just didn't like the acting. I just didn't like any of them. I didn't. That's just that. Anyways, but like I said, the movie's a yes for me. I'm not rating it because I'm not a movie critic. I'm just a single mom in Tyler Perry's audience, and I just had some shit to say. And last but not least, I want to talk about the twist. As soon as they revealed the twist to the movie, I was like, my brain just started going backwards. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I need to replay this whole movie in my mind now, because what in the whole, what? Okay, so that's why I said I surprisingly love this movie. I didn't go into it with an open mind, but I was surprised. I loved it. I'm a type of person that can see shit coming from a mile away. Okay, I hate predictable movies, and I feel like sometimes Tyler Perry's movies can be very predictable. But this one was not predictable, and that's why I feel like I loved it so much. If you're a single mom, single dad, single parent, whatever, comment down below. Tell me what were your honest thoughts about this movie. Don't worry about what the naysayers may say, or somebody trying to like say like, oh, it was exaggerated. Spill in the comments, because I can't be the only one that feels like this was a really good movie, and it really depicts actual single parent shit. You know, I cannot be the only one that feels like that. So please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This is not my normal type of content, but I feel like I had to get this off my chest. So until next time, I love you. Bye.